all things Williamsville High School 9th Grade Academy. I'm Sarah Muller.
And I'm Lucas Gashi. We apologize for the lack of videos this month. There hasn't been too much to report on.
This week, we're introducing a new segment. Soon enough, you'll be registering for classes for your sophomore year.
It can be a little overwhelming, but Miss Reniker is here to help. She has more information about classes you can register for and how to do that.
Hey, Miss Reniker. I was just wondering about registering for classes next year. What should I be doing to prepare for that?
Good question. It's a great time to start thinking about that right now. The main thing you need to do is continue. Don't get lazy because it's February. Continue to really work at making those grades as high as possible. A lot of that will depend on where they recommend you to be placed next year. Will be on your test scores and also, your work ethic. So let's look at. There's some things that I've got on my board that's coming up. That are coming up. So we've got the CTE tours, and those are, what is CTE? Everybody's like, okay, I hear it, but what does it mean? CTE means Career Technical Education, and those are the classes that are in the building right across the way. Things such as welding, things such as building trades, computers, health science, auto body, agri-science. There's more to, more than just those. But those are classes that you can actually take. We have some here, but there'll be additional ones you can take next year. So when you're starting to register, ask questions about those classes. You can make a program of study out of those classes. So if you take Health Science 1, 2, 3, then you would have like a program of study. The same things with auto body. You can use the first class, then the second. They build on top of each other. So you need one of those before you graduate. We're actually taking tours this week over to the CTE building. So you'll be also going. Make sure you look, interact, ask questions. It's going to give you a lot of good information about some classes that you would want to sign up for next year. We have registration coming up. It's at the end of this month, the week of February 21st through the 24th. The counselors from the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade will come over, and they'll sit down with you all in class, and they will help you register for your classes next year. How that'll look is your English, algebra, science classes will all be determined for you by your teachers and through testing data. So then what you'll be responsible for is filling up the rest of those spaces with graduation required classes, such as, what will I need, because pretty much everything you've had this year for the most part have been graduation required classes. Your English, your algebra, your biology, world history, your AP human geography. So the other things that you need to make sure you get in there would be like a computer class at some point, and that's again an elective. Also some type of fine art, whether it be music, art, drama, and there are some computer classes that also fulfill that fine art credit. So when signing up, make sure you ask, does that meet a fine art credit? And they'll be able to tell you that. Your teachers are going to go over with you probably next week, the 4-year plan. And you're like, oh, what's a 4-year plan? Well, that's what it is. You'll take what you've already accomplished this year, the classes that you're in, and then you will see, some of the things that you're going to need through the second, third, and fourth years. And by filling out this paperwork, your teachers are going to walk through with it, and you'll understand, oh, I might need to take this next year. So those of you that think you might be going to a 4-year college, do you think you're going to a 4-year college?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll really need to think about taking a foreign language. So for now, you just keep focusing on your grades, keep them as high as possible so that your grade point average, we've talked about that in the past, you can keep it as high as possible so you will be ready for those scholarships that are going to be coming down your way junior, senior year. Okay?
Thank you, Miss Reniker.
You're welcome.
That was Ms. Reniker. You will eventually be touring the CTE building to see all the classes you can take.
Your freshman focus teachers can assist you if you have questions. That's it for this week. I'm Lucas Gashi.
And I'm Sarah Moeller.
Have an awesome week.